Jim and Rose Delegat, a brother and sister duo, are the names behind one of New Zealand's most successful wine businesses, Delegat Group. Now a 75-year-old publicly listed company, Jim and Rose took over the running of Delegat Wines from their parents at the young ages of just 24 and 22. Together, they've taken their New Zealand wine to the global stage, growing the Oyster Bay brand into New Zealand's top-selling super premium wine brand globally. The pair have made an extensive contribution to the development of the wider wine industry, and were this year named as Fellows of New Zealand Wine Growers, recognising their service and dedication to the industry.
From the outset, Jim and Rose Delegat backed their vision of New Zealand as an exporter of super premium wine to the world's most discerning markets. For two 20-somethings, this was a bold ambition. Jim was the planner and business builder, Rose the marketing supremo, and together they were a powerhouse. They established vineyards in Hawke's Bay, imported a major Chardonnay clone from California going on to use barrel fermentation, then were among the first to plant vines on the gravels at Gimblett Road for red wine. It's not all been plain sailing. The pair had to sell control of the company to avoid receivership when a wine glut in the mid-1980s forced a major industry rationalisation. But 3 years later, it was back in family ownership. By 1990, the siblings' pioneering ethos had taken them to Marlborough, where their first vintage of Oyster Bay Sauvignon Blanc won gold, and the coveted Marquis de Guillain trophy for Best Sauvignon Blanc. Key to the international success of Delegats and their comparative advantage over other wine exporting companies lies in its single brand export strategy targeting the super premium category with Oyster Bay. This approach has enabled Delegats to maintain relatively stable export prices in key markets. Jim and Rose also determined Delegat should control distribution and marketing in export markets rather than working through agents, a rare approach in the New Zealand wine industry. It has been credited as helping Delegat sustain better relationships and higher margins over time. The result is a company that today sells more than 3.3 million cases of wine, predominantly overseas. Delegat is now a $1 billion public company, which since listing in 2006 has delivered an annualised total shareholder return of 16.5% per annum. Quite a remarkable success story, but reflective of the vision and leadership Jim and Rose have brought to the company bearing their family name. Both siblings have also held major leadership roles in the New Zealand wine export industry, helping pave the way for others in this growing sector.